Okay, the second clip that I'm going to share is to be able to use mental multiplication strategies to multiply by 25. Now, this is the one that the children were finding a wee bit more difficult. I think because they have to understand the concept that 25 equals this. So they need to understand their 100 square. They need to understand that actually 4 goes into 100. 25 goes into 100 4 times. So you've obviously got one there. There's the other one there. And there's the other two there. So it's quite a tricky concept actually to get their head around and to be able to visualise it. But using kind of like the 100 plates frames are really, really good for this, to get them to visualise this. So what we want to do is, if we were posed with a question 48 and we wanted to multiply it by 25, if we were to multiply that by 100 first, that would make it 100 times bigger. But then we would divide it by 4 to get 25. Because if we were to divide 100 by 4, it would give us 25. That's the tricky part of this question. So 48 multiplied by 25. So the first thing we're going to do those 2 steps again like a function machine. We're going to multiply step 1 by 100 to make it 100 times bigger. That's the first step that we're going to do. And now we're going to divide it. So we're going to do the second part. So we've done this part. We're now going to do the bottom part, which is to divide by 4. Now, when we try to divide something by 4, that can be quite daunting in itself. And a lot of children actually might go for a bus stop method that would look like this. And this one's actually really nice. It goes into the bus stop method really, really easily. How many 4s go into 4? 1. How many 4s go into the 8? 2, 0, 0. So they would get their answer very quickly, but that isn't always the case. So I would encourage the children, if they were dividing by 4, to half and then half again, because that would give them the same outcome. They're just doing it in 2 different steps. And again, this is quite a nice number for actually doing that, because you can see we can half this number really, really easily. We've got 4,000. What is half of 4,000? We get 2,000. What is half of 800? We get 400. So that's us halving to start with. So that is a division of 2. We're then going to do that step once more. So if we're looking at the value of each number, we've got 2,000. What is half of 2,000? 1,000. And then half of 400, which is 200. And that would give us our answer there. So that's one method. They're not always as simple and as straightforward as that, but it's this part here. It's getting the children to understand actually that 25 goes into 100 4 times. And that's why we're dividing by 4.